All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now. Throwing to start this game. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Here we go. Set.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go again with Davis. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going right back to Davis. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Running back sent in motion. This time it's a passing play. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Davis will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Raiders have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 28. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt ends up a 36-yard kick. And the Raiders are going to like where they get to start out for this drive. New set of downs for him from the 46. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a 1st.
Running out of the gun with Davis. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Here's a throw. Completed to Davis. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 5. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Go.
Davis has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Check smash. Check smash.
And they pitch it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Right there. Right. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Huh.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Hey, smash Bronco.
From the 31. Bails out of the pocket quick. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Seven Pirates! Let's go!
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set up!
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 40 on 2nd down. This one finds Taylor. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Richardson on 3rd. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Raiders pick it up. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A handoff for Davis, running right. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd and 8. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finding Davis. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's out in the clear. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Davis there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 12. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
65 guy. Shut up. Hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Like it, AT.
On the handoff, here's Davis. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 19. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. This is caught. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff here to Davis. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Raiders. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 32. Moore's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it looks great flying through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends it. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Back to throw now. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He'll take this at the 10. And look at this return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. On target to Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hauled in by Downs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Richardson now. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Takes out a one-stop. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do. Like,
oh, brother, it's another interception. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. You get a pick-six, you get a pick-six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
a highlight? You're going to call a pick-six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
They send a tight end in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Flush down now to his left. He connects downfield on 4. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. They'll throw again. Richardson on the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Richardson on 3rd. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. Fits it through the middle. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Going right side, Davis with it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. That one's caught along the left sideline. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Running left is Davis. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Davis takes it straight ahead. He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Davis up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they'll pitch it out to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Slot man motioned over. Here's Davis. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action with Richardson. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 14. He fires one deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. Davis there to grab it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
They kick the running back in motion. Throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Colts will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 10-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Completed over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Buying some time right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
On first down, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw here from Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They're going Taylor, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Goes to show you, Brock, even when you have a play pretty well covered, those tight ends can still find a way to get you.
And I know people get tired of me and other broadcasters calling tight ends mismatches, but we'll stop calling them that when it's no longer true. And as the average tight end continues becoming more athletic by the year in this league, well, they'll only continue getting tougher and tougher to stop in coverage.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. He'll get this to Tucker. Racing down the left side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jerome Baker has it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return. They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. And they pick him off again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
They'll throw to begin this drive. This one falls incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Davis with it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Jackson with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Raiders on their way to their 3rd win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. And they pick him off again. And the Colts have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. All right, so the offense offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Once again, Colts lining up and attempting to. Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run the counter with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working.